Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Starbirds. Sector 6, a singular invention. Is it just me, or did it get a lot flapping colder? Brr, it's so cold, my poor plants. Forget the plants. The Brewster 9000 is only serving iced coffee now. Stella, we need some serious insulation. Agreed. My forehead feathers just froze to the microscope. We'll need a flexible, durable material for that. What about our feathers? Yolk and the fledglings are molting as we speak. Yeah, I'm shedding like a breadcrumb trail. There goes another one. Ruth, you rugged genius. That might actually work. I'll design a mesh insulation cover. Heh. See, I don't need no fancy diplomas. The School of Hard Pecs taught me all I needed to know. As a matter of fact, there are no convenient liquid water deposits in the system. We'll have to tweak our chemical lab recipes. We have no option than to stay here for a while and solve the temperature issues once and for all. Okay, so here we need insulated mesh covers, which we're going to accept. But we need thread and feathers, which we're going to need a lot of feathers. To craft insulation mesh covers, we're going to need a hefty amount of feathers. Sourcing them won't be an issue, but transporting them will be a pain. It'll be way easier if they dropped where we need them. How about we set up a little winter resort up there? Beep beep. Absolutely, don't worry. We will make sure the habitats are properly heated before anyone moves in. All right, yeah, we need habitat, which we're going to need to research. Let's hold off on that just right now. Let's wait until we actually need to get to the feathers. So feathers is going to be an actual source that we're going to do, and we're going to get a habitat. So threads, we need a conductor, which conductor we did last time. So to do a conductor, I'm probably going to go this route, glass and plastics. So glass, I need aluminum and ceramic. Ceramic is aluminum and carbon. Carbon is methane and oxygen. So I might be able to get it over here, maybe. Let's over here that. This asteroid is a giant ice cube. Ain't no way we're gonna build a factory on that slippery surface. We can't even get to the resources underneath. How about a flamethrower? Strap it to Yolk's rover and let her zoom around a little melted ice and toasty tail feathers. That's far too risky. We might roast Yolk in the process. We need a proper tool to melt the ice caps. Let me think of something. So there's the habitat. We'll get to that one, but we need a melter. All right, so here we're going to be able to get methane pretty relatively easily. This one, to get the melter, I need carbon and I need acid. And to get acid, I need carbon. So carbon's going to be probably one of my first big things that we're going to get. So right now, let's work on getting some methane going. So we can hopefully start getting some profits running in. I don't have any of that. We'll do that. Well, I do have silicon. Okay. So let's go back. Ceramic. I need carbon. Oxygen. So this one might be where I could actually maybe make carbon. Yeah, so here we go. Here we go. Actually, okay, this is perfect. Let's move this piece over here. We're fixing to get oxygen, and we'll go ahead and do more methane. Okay, so this one I need an extractor. No, I need this one, the ice extractor for methane. And then I need, this is oxygen. And then I need a chemical lab right here. We're going to mix these two and put that right in there. Then I know this is going to sound like really crazy, but I want this. And we're going to put... So we'll put oxygen there. Hold on. Put the launch pad right there. Okay, so this should generate, that generates carbon. Perfect. More methane. All right, carbon. That's going to be for that one. And then for this one, I need acid. So acid, I need sulfur. Yeah, I have to have sulfur. Oh, look at that. I do have sulfur. Okay, so let's mix one of these. No, changed my mind. Let's do, I would rather have... We'll make a second chemical lab that can produce carbon. Okay, so we have carbon, and then we need sulfur mixed in another chemical lab. So we'll take another chemical lab. Not quite towards getting that stuff. We will have an extractor here. And then... okay. So there gives my acid, and then we'll take... I need money for a launch pad. This also gives me a crucible. This planet is invaluable. This one's almost done. And then that one will come through. See, that's just oxygen. Yep, and there's my acid coming through, so that's going to be great, because that's going to be that research done. This is amazing. This is going to be so... Okay, so I was wanting to get... Okay, there is the melter. Okay. I present you the melter. Just place it on the ice and watch it melt away. No external energy required. Hold your gizzards. How does that even work? Don't think too hard, Ruth. If Stella built it, it'll work. Let's get melting. Okay, this planet's not so bad. I would like a launch pad here with just one little thing. So I've got on this one, I've got carbon, I've got acid, I've got oxygen, and I've got methane all going out. I've got 2 more things, and I've got a crucible thing too. So we're gonna go back and double check. So thread, conductor, I think it's plastic. Ooh, so if I were to take the carbon, so we take this there. So if I take the carbon, I take the carbon, I mix it with another thing of methane. Which we can probably just grab from over here. Yeah, so I take another one of these, grab this. One of these. And that gives me so many chemical labs. Hydrocarbon. Now, hydrocarbon refined from... That gives me plastic. That gives me plastic. Okay, so plastic. Plus glass. Okay, so what makes glass? Aluminum, which I don't have. Okay, so I could almost do this all on this one planet. Okay, so that's plastics. Okay, for right now, let's do a launch pad here so we can get plastics going out. Yeah, that's okay. That's plus glass. Okay, glass is aluminum and ceramic. Can we... Do I have a landing pad on here that I think... Okay. I mean, look at that. That is a very busy asteroid. This has got aluminum. Let's discover what's here, and let's discover what's over here. This has got my aluminum. No, Oh, that's got gold though. Gold and plastics. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do a landing pad here. We'll mix it with a component lab. This one's going to come here and that's going to go there. Now, if I've figured this correctly, we're going to enter here. I do need some funds though. Because rather than doing glass, which I initially planned on trying to do, I can do it with gold, because gold should be on this planet. Like any day now. Let's grab that. Nope, we're gonna put this. We'll put this like right over here. I need 100 points. I should be able to have that shortly. Because I need... This would have been another good one. Actually, hold on. Put that right here. I don't need that. Okay. So there's gold. So if I take my gold and I move it over to here. So that should be gold, plastic. And this needs 3. This needs some energy. Do I want to do a nuclear? Yeah, we'll just do a nuclear. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, never mind. That means I need uranium. Okay. Okay. Well, I need to figure out. Okay, we could do 2, and I need 1 more. I know. I need 1 more, but I need just a little bit more power. I forgot it needed to be controlled. Or I forgot it needed to be powered. And the only reason I'm not doing the uranium, the nuclear, is because I don't have another crater. But I do have that. There we go. That, hold on, let's clear that out. Conductors, there we go. Okay, so that is that. Now I just need feathers, which will give me thread. Hold up. If I do... Oh, but I need a stuff factory. Not researchable. How is it not researchable? I probably haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, honestly, it's getting a bit crowded there. So I think... let's go back over here. Let's do a second one. I think I'm actually pretty good on that one. Let's do... this one would be good because if I need power... I say that. The whole thing is... it's not a whole lot. Because that gives me uranium. Okay, I need... there's feathers. I need a landing pad though, and then we're gonna put in a... did I not get the habitat? Oh, we're still researching that. Okay. Okay, so for the habitat, okay, I need ceramic. Which just means I need aluminum and carbon, which I've got carbon here. Do I have any other? Oh, here's aluminum down over here. I need just a little bit more space. Okay, maybe. Okay. Anyway, okay, so I need... it was aluminum, it was just ceramic. I need aluminum and hydrocarbon. So let's do a landing pad here. Because I get the carbon, aluminum, mixes in with a crucible. Do I have a... I do not. Okay, so we can... after we get some money... we'll send the carbon, we'll send the one that's the carbon to mix with aluminum in a crucible, which means I need to make a small explosion. About there. Crucible, but I need points. Running a little low on cash. It's a little bit... do I have one of sulfur? Let's discover these. I love discovering these planets. Okay, this one's got sulfur, so let's go ahead and enter here. That's uranium. That's not sulfur. around there. Okay. Trying to come back over here. Because what I need is, I need the crucible. And I'm gonna need more tech points very soon. And that just gets us the ceramic, and then we still have to get the glass. You know, I could probably send out ensign yoke, but there we go. Let's get some of these planned out again. I don't have that one done. I could very easily get this one. Iron we don't have. Naturally occurring. Gold being produced. Let's send gold. I need a crucible. So this and this. Okay, we're gonna make carbon to get the ceramic. Where is there some more gold? We can do a melter right here. Launch pad and two extractors. That will get us some gold going back home. Yeah, because the gold over here probably didn't need that then. What's the gold going into? Oh, that to make the conductor. That's right. Methane, gold, oxygen. Okay, we've got that. Trying to make it so I've always got something going. Over here. Get some tech points going. Okay, so we have the crucible here. We have another launch pad. Oh, I need power. That's not fair. Okay. Okay, let's see. We got the melter. Anything? Is that silicon? This thing has to be powered. I may have to... Okay, I'm gonna ditch this. And we're going to remove this one. Because I'm gonna have to do a landing pad here. So I can do... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, yeah, I need uranium. Hold on. There. So then what I need to do is I need to go get uranium. Which is right here. Which... There we go. Power both of those. Go back up. Okay, so this is gonna go here. All right, that powers that. Then this. Yeah, once this gets enough power, there we go. There's my ceramics. Okay. I could get uranium. We'll do that one so I can get more tech points. Okay, so that's ceramics. I just need this. To go right there. Now for glass, I need ceramics plus... Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. We're gonna do a pipe hub. Okay, so that gets ceramics. Ceramics plus... In the component lab... Which needs to be powered. We'll send it to there. Okay, so... That's uranium. We will do... Hold on. Nope. That... Can we... There we go. Okay, that is the craziest line. But that gets us... Glass and ceramic. Oh, that's just a research. Okay. Okay, let's go back to here. Launchpad, we'll just have one and... There we go. We will accept more money, yes. Now I gotta remember which planet. Okay, there is our habitat. A research is structurally optimized and a highly efficient habitat. Who wants to move in first? Oh, me, please, me. In you go, right through the little hatch, then up the ladder. That's settled. Now I can please get back to Strangelets. I've had a hypothesis to test. All right, so we have the feathers. The conductor. Who has my conductor? Of course. Okay, but you know what? I can easily do a landing pad here. We'll add a heater when we have some money. I need some silicon. Oh, never mind. Well, you know what? We will... Yeah, we'll just add a launch pad right here. Okay, so over here, we're gonna have the conductor. I want... I need feathers and plastic. Yeah, we'll research that. We'll add a habitat. Does that... Hold on. Yeah, a habitat makes... Okay, but a habitat needs a small crater. Gotcha. There we go. This new habitat is so cozy, it's almost like I'm back inside my egg while my mommy keeps me warm. Take a load off, kid, and remember, we're killing 2 bugs with 1 stone here. The warmer you get, the more you molt, and the more feathers I can harvest for insulation mesh cover. You can count on me, Ruth. I won't let you down. Hyper relaxation molting mode activated. Okay. So we have feathers. Plus this in the stuff. Okay. We can add... That's a lot of money. Okay. This one... I need to get the feathers going. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, for right now, we'll just have feathers going. Oh, you need power. Gosh darn it. Let's see if... Anything? No. Okay, what if... Hold on. Take that off. Put this like right here. Does that... No. Okay, so that's good to note. So what I'm going to need to do, what I'm hearing is I'm going to need to have another landing pad. Because we're going to go back to our uranium planet. And launch pad right here. I have to try to get at least 2 of those. There we go. Okay, what planet was I just on? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Okay, I need to go back in here. Okay, I need one of these to go to one of those. That still gives me one line of uranium. Okay, so I need completely missed the maybe it needs a melter. Oh no, okay. Well, yeah, we do need a melter, but not for that reason. No, we're gonna take melter, put it right over here. Energy, nuclear power. There we go. Feathers. Okay, so that gives us feathers over here. For the thread, I need the superconductor. So we're gonna send, hold on, this one over here. And for this, I need the plastics. Where? Okay, that's water, methane, conductor, gold, hydrocarbon, acid, carbon. Okay. Where? No, hydrocarbon. Okay. Hydrocarbon to plastic. Here we go. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, I am completely out of things. So yeah, we're gonna take that off and take this off. And this is going to be my plastics. Or no, I needed... Yeah, I need these to go over here. There is my stuffing maker. Okay, now that we've got the plastics done, we're gonna come back over here. reattach. Now, I could have done this with like the whole thing, but with this thing, this, what is it? Pipe hub. But the problem is that I don't have enough space on this one. Okay, so here we take this goes back here. We're gonna go back into this planet. So here's my superconductor. Superconductor plus feathers. So what I need is, hold on, I need this to come down here. Yeah, I think we could do feathers. No, wait, we need a stuff right over here. No. Yeah, I need superconductors plus feathers. Hold on, I need a new planet. Yeah, this is fine. I want here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have no. We'll do launch pad here. I want a landing pad here, and I want another landing pad here and another landing pad there. Okay. Sure, that one. Okay, now for this to work, I need these superconductors to come all the way over here. I probably don't need all this stuff. We're gonna have the last of the uranium to come over here, because I'm gonna have to have a ton of stuff. I'm gonna have to have uranium to power everything. We'll put in another heater right there. Okay, so in here we have uranium. We'll do a nuclear reactor. Can I do multiple? Oh, good, good, good. I can power more than one thing for that. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I have uranium. We're finally getting to this because I've got all the components, I think. I need the semiconductor. In a component lab with a feather. In a component lab with oh, because this needs to be on a small thing. Fine. Okay, this right there. Feathers. Hold on. If we're gonna do that, nuclear right here. Okay. You know what? Why am I fighting that? Just here. It's like, we're in the home stretch. I can get this. Semiconductor. Into the component lab with a feather. What we're going to do, we're going to... Hopefully this works. There we go. Okay. I know. You need power here and here. There's thread. We have thread. Now, thread is going to get mixed in with... I don't think I need this. With another feather. So what we're going to do is we're going to back that out. Put in a pipe hub. We do a stuff machine. With another feather. And that. We might need another nuclear reactor. Gotta wait for this thing to come up. So let's go ahead and get some money coming in. I think it's this one. This planet, asteroid, whatever. Okay, so this, are we finally getting enough? You know, if you're not going to give me enough power, what I'm going to do is we'll put this one back in, put it right here. We can remove this one, go back into space, come over here. Please tell me I've got another. Yeah, we do. Here. And there's that. Come over here. It goes there. And that should be enough to eventually get this going. Insulation mesh, we got it. And now we just got to wait for that to go through. So one of the things that about this game is there's really no right or wrong way to play. And as long as you keep working, it's all about how you fit the puzzle pieces together. So if you're struggling with any of this, I highly recommend you take a step back and go through and look and work it out one piece at a time. Like I did this entire episode, and just work at it at your own pace. If you have to go back, one of the things that I love about this is once you get an item, if you remove it, you never lose that item. You always have that item. You always keep that item. And there's our victory. Captain, I've gathered enough data on the waves. If we can compress them into a signal, we could detect strangelets beyond the current system. I believe the large asteroid Grata 1 is the best candidate for a strangelet detector, but it is located right on the edge of the system. Who even said we should continue looking for them? I think these humming rocks aren't worth the chase. We're flying to the ends of the universe, and for what? Is this our great adventure? Is this why we went to the stars? Rust, two stones are different from different systems are resonating through a powerful and unknown force. In your own words, this is mad, yo. The odds against a phenomenon like this are astronomical. Bringing more strangelets together could reveal... Yeah, I get it. Sometimes all I need to do is keep my beak shut and problems solve themselves. Alright. That was a very complicated mixture. I did end up needing the extra landing pad though. Let's go see what we have for rewards. I don't really use the rover nuggets. I probably could gotten a little bit faster if I had put Yoke in his little rover and gone around. But I didn't. And then you have melter upgrade, radius from 30 to 40, ice extractor. I think I'm going to do, this one's the most common one that I use, I think. So we're going to do this one to level 4. And we have one more currently available. It looks like we've got 4 more recipes to discover and 3 more items to be had, 3 more buildings that we'll be looking at. But we will look in that next time. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.